Hey everyone, welcome back to Live Aligned Pilates. My name is Liv and today we have a Pilates class starting with focus on the core and the glutes and then working our way into our upper body to wrap things up. So let's get started lying onto our backs. Come all the way down. Rest your head down onto the mat. Bring your feet out as wide as your mat arms are wherever they are comfortable and you're rocking your knees side to side. Just starting to connect in with your body. Release any tension through the hips, through the lower back. And just take a few deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Big breath in and exhale. That's it, one more. In, exhale through the mouth. Release all of the leftover tension. And then step your feet in hip distance apart. Arms down by the side, palms down into the mat. Coming into your lift and extend. Right leg will lift to tabletop. Extend long to the end of the mat. Back to tabletop. And the foot lowers down. Do the left leg, lift, extend, bend, and lower. That's it. Right leg again. As you extend, ribs draw to hips. Feel that tension through your core. Take it nice and slow. Left leg. Beautiful. One more on each side. Lift. Reach long through the leg. Draw down through the core. That's it. And just your left leg one more time. Beautiful. Adding on from here, right leg lifts, extends, keep your leg nice and low, sweep the leg out to the corner of your mat, back to the midline, into tabletop, and the foot comes down, so it's just an extra layer. You lift, left leg this time, extend, sweep the leg out to the bottom corner of the mat, back to the midline, draw the knee in, and place the foot down. So as you sweep your leg out to the side, try not to sway your bent knee to the opposite direction. We want to feel lots of tension between the hip bones and gently lifting the pelvic floor. We're just doing one more on each side like this. Really controlled. The leg doesn't have to come out super wide, just whatever works for you. Just doing that left leg one last time. That's it. Knee in and foot down. Now we're going to do 6 more, 3 on each side, adding an ab curl this time. So hands behind the head, elbows wide, shoulders down. Make sure you can still see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Take a big inhale breath to prepare. Exhale, curl up, right leg to tabletop. Hold your curl, extend the leg. Hold your curl, sweep the leg. Hold the curl, bring the leg all the way back. And then the head will come down with the foot. Left leg lift and curl. Hold that curl, extend, hold, sweep, hold, bring the leg back and lower down. That's it, just keep alternating. Really try and keep your shoulder blades lifted off of the mat. Keep both sides of your pelvis nice and heavy. Good, it adds quite a bit more of a challenge adding in the curl as well. So we're just doing one more on each side. If you're not working along with me in a sense of timing, if you're on a different leg, that's okay. Just move at your own pace. Beautiful, that is our last one though, so come on down, take any stretch that you need to, and just take a moment. So we're moving on now to pendulum, arms out wide, palms down. Now you'll find the wider your arms, the more stability you will have. So play around with that. Draw your lower back down towards the mat and float your knees into tabletop. Squeeze your legs together and we lower our legs over towards the right. Keep your left shoulder blade pressing down into the mat. Scoop through the core, take an exhale as you bring your legs back to the middle. Over to the other side, knees lower over to the left. Keep the right shoulder blade down and then scoop through the core, bring the knees back through the center. So we'll do that 4 more times. Feel a nice stretch, then feel your obliques pull you back to the center. Try and keep your knees lined up. Don't let that top knee slide back. Keep them stacked. That's it, we're just doing 1 more here. And then exhale, back to the middle, beautiful. Now we're keeping our legs in tabletop. So bring your arms down by your side and we're coming into our single leg stretch. Legs are hip distance apart, lower back draws down, right leg extends nice and long and pulls back in. Exhale, left leg extends. Inhale, draw back. Ribs drawing down. Just keep alternating. Moving with intention here, really connecting in with our deep core muscles. That's it. We're just doing 1 more on that left leg before we add on. So we'll add our leg sweeps again. Right leg extends. Stays long and low. The right leg sweeps out to the corner of the mat. Back to the midline. Return. And ready for the other side. Extend. Sweep your leg out. Back to the midline. Return. Now you can extend your leg at any angle that works for you. Usually the lower you go, the more challenging it is. So just find where works for you, what challenges you, and what your body needs. 1 more on each side. Really feel that tension between your hip bones. This is our last one here before we add our ab curl. So clasp the hands behind the head, elbows wide again, shoulders down. Exhale, curl, extend. Now hold the curl, sweep your leg out to the side, back to the midline, reverse, head down, breath in. Exhale, extend your leg, hold, sweep, back, reverse, return. 4 more, so 2 on each side. Try to really straighten out the knee of your leg that's extending. Point through the toes. Use your breath when you need to. This is our last one on the right leg. Good. It gets more challenging when those feet are up in tabletop. And left. Good job. Come on down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Just take a little rock side to side. We're coming in for another round of pendulum now, but pendulum 2. So let's set up the same way. Legs tabletop, lower back draws down, arms out wide, palms down. So we still lower our legs. Let's go over to the right. But then before we scoot back to the center, extend your top leg long. Keep that top leg straight as you come back through the middle and rebend the knee. So let's go over to the left. Extend the leg. Scoop through the core, back to the center. Reset. Now just watch your shoulders don't start to creep up towards your ears. That can happen when we're working really hard and when we're concentrating. We forget about everything else. But keeping the chest nice and open, shoulders down. Especially that opposite shoulder blade. Okay, 1 more to each side. Coming as low as we can. Back to the center. Good, and over to that second side. And all the way in. Lovely. Rest your feet down if you need to. Just take a moment. We're just coming into our final round of these leg extensions. Now this time we're trialing a double leg stretch. If it doesn't work for you, just do any of the first two variations with the feet down or the legs up into tabletop single legs. But double, arms down by the side, you could tuck your fingers and thumbs under your glutes if you need a bit of support here. Otherwise, just by the side, let's extend both legs out long. And in. Now notice if your lower back wants to lift up off of the mat. Try and draw it down. Draw the lower belly down. If you need to change the angle of your legs, go for it. 3 more. And in. Exhale, extend. And in. That's it. 1 more here. And back. Now we add our leg split. So we extend. Open the legs as wide as the mat if possible. Back to the middle and back to tabletop. 5 more. Extend. Close. And in. Here's the challenge. Extend. Out. Open. Close. And in. 3 more. Go as low as you can. Good. 2 more here. That's it. And last one. Beautiful. Ab curl time. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Let's do it. Shoulders down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Extend the legs. Open, close, reverse. Good. Just 5 more here. Curl. Extend. Open, close, reverse. 4 more at your own pace. Good. We've just got 2 more if you're following along. Curl up as high as you can, ribs to hips. There we go. And come on down. Good job. Oh, pop your feet down, take a stretch, take a moment. Rocking those knees side to side if that feels good. We're countering all of that ab work with some bridges now. So let's place our feet hip distance apart, nice and parallel. Arms by the side, again, shoulders rolling down and back. Now we're going to lock our core on, ribs to hips, squeeze the glutes, press the hips straight up to the sky. Lower down in 1 movement. That's it. Push the floor away with your heels, lift and lower. We want a nice powerful press and lift of the hips and a controlled lower. Glutes are squeezing, tailbone is tucked. Beautiful. Okay, keep going here. Let's do 6 more. Making sure your knees aren't falling open, they're staying pressing over the toes. Feeling your heels drive down and pull back along the mat energetically towards your shoulders. And that will really get into your hamstrings and glutes. 3 more. We're holding in 2. Beautiful. We're holding on 1. Hips nice and lifted. Now we can open those knees for a butterfly knee. So out to 45 degrees, back to parallel. Don't drop the hips. Open and close. Engage the core. 3 more. Lift those hips a little higher. 5 and 6. Beautiful. Stay high. Let's pulse those hips up and up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 6, 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Good job. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Pull yourself up into a little ball and rock yourself all along the length of your spine until you come up to seated. And now we're moving on to some glutes. So that was a lot of abs. Time for some glute action. So let's lie down on the left side. You can rest your head down in your bicep or head in the hand. I'm doing bicep because it helps me keep my hips stacked, waist lifted, everything aligned. Knees are bent, feet are back in line with the rest of my body, and they're going to lift off the mat for this one. Draw the core back and in. Let's open the top knee for clamp and close. Press your heels together, squeeze your top glute, and close down. Beautiful. Open that knee as wide as you can without rocking your top hip back. So you keep everything forward and stacked. That's it. We're just doing 6 more here. 5, 4, really press your heels together, create that resistance. 3, 2, open on 1. Pulse the knee for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, just in that top range. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your leg down. Good job. Give your hip a little rub. So for this next one, knee circles. Bottom leg stays down, top leg lifts to hip height. Keep that 90-degree bend, keep your toe pointed. Sweep your knee forward, circle all the way up around and back down to that starting position. Forward, up, around and down. Working into our hip health, into our hip mobility, glute strength, external rotation. 3 more in this direction. Again, try not to rock those hips. 2 and 1. Lovely. Now we reverse. So we sweep the leg back, up, around and forward. Really feel your glute max and your hamstring. Squeeze as you press the leg back. That's it. 3 more. 2. Good, and 1. Nice. Lower your leg down just for a moment. Give your hip a rub. We have our bicycle leg to finish. So lift your leg up in line with your hip. Knee comes forward. Leg extends forward. Foot flexes. The leg sweeps back. Point the toe, draw the knee in. Extend forward. Flex. Sweep it back. Beautiful. Try not to drop your leg any lower than hip height. Keep everything stacked. Good. And just for our last 6, let's really think about keeping this thigh super still as you extend the leg forward. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and just 1 more for good luck. There you go. Lower down, we're all done for that side lying work. We are still going to work this right leg though, coming up onto our hands and knees. This one works the glute, hamstring and the core at the same time. How good is that? So find your hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees coming underneath the hips. If you'd like to take a couple of rounds of cat and cow just to get settled in this position, be my guest. Always feels good to do a cat and cow stretch. Just 1 more here. That's it. Finding your long, neutral tabletop spine. With the right leg, let's lift the knee off the mat. Extend the leg behind. Draw the knee in. Beautiful. Really lift up through your core and in. Try and press the mat away with your hands. Just slightly rounding through your upper back so you're not sinking your chest down. Last one here before we add on. So similar to our supine ab series, we're adding a leg sweep. So we extend our leg behind, Sweep the right leg out to the bottom corner of the mat, back to the midline, knee draws in. Good, let's do 5 more. Extend, sweep, back, and in. Now really try not to rock to the opposite side with your hips here. Obliques have to work quite hard to keep everything stable. Beautiful, just 1 more here. And we're adding on, of course. So this last addition is just to throw off our balance a little bit. We'll be adding our arm, and the arm can also sweep out to the opposite direction with the leg. So let's try 5 more here. Reach, extend, sweeping out, back, and in. Try not to rest that right knee or left hand on the mat. Just graze the mat as you reset. That's it, 2 more. Doing so well. Good, and just your last one. Amazing, come on down. Take any stretch you need to. I'm going into a glute stretch, so this right knee, shin and foot is coming through. I'm stacking my hips or keeping them square, sliding the back leg out. Stay upright for about 2 breaths. Big inhale and exhale. 1 more and release. Walk forward, resting on elbows or forearms or onto your forehead, and just hold this forward fold. Melting into your stretch. Releasing those muscles. Beautiful, just 1 more here. Lovely, come all the way up. Let's swing our legs around and lie on the right side. We've got to do all of that sideline work again. So bottom arm long, head resting on the bicep, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees bent with the feet in line with the rest of my body. Feet are lifted for your clamps today, abs pulling back and in. Let's open the top knee and close. Beautiful. Remember, really press your heels together. Feel that squeeze through the top side of your glute. Nice job. We're halfway there. We've got 6 more to do. Really open up. Nice. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we have to pulse for 12, 11, 10, 9, just in that top range. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower down, give your hip a little rub. Okay, we have those knee circles, so bottom leg stays down, top leg lifts up in line with the hip. Keep that 90-degree bend, sweep the knee forward. Open the leg, circle down and around. Sweep forward, as big as you can with those circles. This is 3. 3 more in this direction. 2. And 1 more. Good, now let's reverse. So we sweep back, up, around, and down. That's it, back, all the way around. Keep those hips steady. 3 more. 2. Good. And 1. Nice job. Rest that leg for a moment. Get ready for your bicycle leg. Last bit here for side lying. Leg lifts up in line with the hip again. Your knee comes forward. Leg extends forward. Foot flexes. Leg presses back. Core engages. Knee. Extend. Flex. Drive the heel back. Beautiful. Try not to collapse into the mat. Lift up through that right side of your body. Okay, we have 6 more to do. Notice if your leg has dropped. If it's fatigued, lift it back up in line with the hip. 5 more here. 4. Good. 3. 2. Lucky last one here. Amazing. And rest. Good job. Pressing up straight into that 4-point kneel. We have our bend and extend. So let's start again with that cat and cow stretch just to recenter with our core. Good. Okay, find your long neutral spine. Just looking to the top edge of your mat with your gaze. Our left knee will lift off of the mat and extend long. Lift up through your core. Draw the knee in. Good. Extend. Bend. Make sure that your left hip doesn't hitch up as you extend your leg. Amazing. 2 more before we add on. Last one here. And come on in. So let's add that leg sweep. Extend. Engage the oblique. Sweep the leg out to the side. Back to the midline. And return. That's it. Reach. Think length through the top of the head all the way down to your left toes. Good, 3 more here. Two. And last one before we add in our last challenge here. So that final challenge is to add your opposite arm, your right arm. So reset if you need to. Extend both arm and leg. Sweep out to the side. Back to the midline. Graze the mat to reset. Don't rest too long. Extend. One side might feel a little wobblier than the other, and that's okay. So good. We just have 3 more here. That's it. Coming into our last one. Make it your best one yet. Amazing. Come on down. Good job. Bring your knees out wide, feet together. Find a child's pose stretch. Rest the forehead on the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Let go. Lovely. Come all the way up. We have to do our glute stretch. So come onto your hands. Bring your left knee, shin and foot through. Back leg extends out long. Staying upright for 2 breaths here. Big inhale breath. Exhale. Relax. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And just come forward to rest onto elbows or forehead down onto the mat. And send your inhale breath all the way down into your glute. As you exhale, relax those muscles. Beautiful. 1 more breath here. And exhale, press yourself up. Now we have a tiny bit of upper body to do. Just 12 push-ups. That is all. You could do them on your toes, your knees, totally up to you. You could even do it on the wall if you prefer. Standing on your feet. I'm going knees today in a plank position. You could also do knees in tabletop for a less intense option. The hands are coming slightly wider than shoulder width apart if you're going into that plank. Hips forward, glutes squeezing, core lifts up. Now let's inhale as we lower, exhale as we press up. Let's do it. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Inhale down. Exhale. Up. Beautiful. Inhale down. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your core. Inhale. Exhale. In. up. Now we have 6 more. You can do it. Inhale down. Exhale up. As low as you can go. 4 more. It's getting hard. You can do it though. 3, 2, and this is your last one. All the way down, all the way up. Good job. Bring your knees forward. Sit comfortably, either kneeling or cross-legged. Hands clasping behind the back, making a fist. And pulling your shoulders open. Just taking a stretch there. Shake out the arms, swing them in front of the body, whatever you need to do to release. Beautiful, relax the arms down, stretching the neck, left ear to left shoulder. Take a big breath in. And exhale, stretch a little deeper. Head comes to upright, right ear to right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and release. Come all the way up, just give your shoulders a shrug up, jab it back a few times. Beautiful, now you can stay on the mat as long as you need to, as long as you want to. Otherwise, we are all done for class. So I really hope you enjoyed this full body Pilates workout today. And if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I upload new workouts every Monday. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.